Well, it's on my way to Solitude. There's certainly plenty to accomplish there. Possibly even a bit to get into on the way. We shall see. So much death bell around. Certain. Oh. It was a bit deeper than I was expecting. All this water in my boots is a bit uncomfortable, I'd say. What was that running in the distance, I wonder? Ah! I see a troll. That's something I'm really interested in dealing with right now. I suspect it was a troll that I saw running this direction. Perhaps not. Caribou, some description. I believe it may be best simply to sneak on by. Something over here as well. It certainly looks interesting, to say the least. Very primitive looking tents. Very well set up though. Made of hides, sticks. Pretty bland supplies, I would say. Nothing of any remarkable flavor. Interesting. Yes. This another dwarven ruin? Appears very similar to the last. What are you doing here? Get on your way. That soul gem reminds me. If I remember correctly, I have a bow. This one. An imperial bow. Yes, it's not quite as well strung as a dwarven bow. If I could fill some of these soul gems, it would certainly be preferable. Except, I'm afraid I'm probably gonna have to stop over at Solitude and sell some things first, before I venture further. Judging by these ships and structures, I feel as though I'm fairly close. In fact. Oh, all the butterflies. Nothing of interest in there. Disgusting. Really terrible food supplies here. Jumping around like a fool, trying to catch butterflies. Wings are excellent potions, though. Cannot deny. Fantastic. Ah, the Nern route as well. Am I gonna have to swim this hideous chasm? Plenty of birds up there. I'm not sure, but I feel like I should be able to pass over up there. Perhaps I'm wrong. Takes up Canis route for sure. Even though I can't remember what it's good for. Excellent. I swear I heard something. Long boat with no one in it. Very curious. Wide river. Ah, I didn't notice that structure there from the other bank. It was hidden behind this ship. Very large ship as well. If there's any friendly folk down there. Possible.
You talk to Egg Brothers. Deja has no words for you.
Egg Brothers.
Keep my eyes open. Damn dragons could swoop down at any time.
Very,
You have
very
no
cool
knowledge
ship.
of who you speak to. Go away. You want knives? You want them in your belly? No? Then you stop talking to Deja.
Well, very well. He's so naughty about things.
You probably want someone else. I'm just the stable boy.
You're right. I have no words to share with you.
How do you feel? I think you might be sick.
I think you might be right. I'm having a little bit trouble moving my joints. I'm not talking about any sort of unsavory smuggled items. Locked. Well, come back another time, for sure. And this shady lady.
You want knives? You want them in your belly? No? Then you stop talking to Deja.
Not sure who the Egg Brothers are she was
You
talking
probably
about.
want someone else. I'm just the stable boy.
magnificent steeds. You know they were magnificent? These steeds that you have? Okay. This the way to Solitude, I assume? There are Solitude guards walking around, so I suppose this is correct. Oh. What a bland lighthouse. Guardhouse, I should say. Can't even look out the windows that face the lower areas. How are you supposed to know when someone's coming? Until they're right upon you. Built all wrong, if you ask me. All wrong. I'm no architect, but whoever designed that one wasn't thinking straight. Ah, Khajiit Caravan. Always a pleasure.
The roads of Skyrim lead to many dangers.
Indeed. Indeed. You're not suggesting that you're one of them, are you? I'm not scared.
Do you seek to make a purchase?
I do, but I don't...
May your road lead you to warm sands.
I was hoping that you would buy some things from me. No? Oh, hello.
I welcome you, friend. How may I serve you?
How's the war been treating you?
Quite the opposite, in fact. The soldiers are some of our best customers.
Oh, excellent.
For we offer supplies and wares they cannot obtain by other means.
Bit opportunistic,
It was
but that's
Risad's
fine.
idea to come here now, while the land is in turmoil, where others saw only danger.
Yeah.
He saw opportunity.
I see. Well done.
Take a look.
No thank you. I would like for you to take a look. Would? I wouldn't mind getting rid of this. Certain. I'm sure I probably already know this enchantment. I may not, though. It's possible that I keep those until I find a enchanting table. At this... It weighs quite a bit more. I believe I'll get rid of that. Execution hood? Oh, I remember now. Yes. Fine boots and clothes can go for certain. Dwindling magic. Let's see. Let's take... I'm sure I'll get the same enchantment out of either one. Ah, they're not worth nearly as much as I'd first suspected. Keep one pair of boots. And these rings I think I will hang on to in hopes of increasing my enchanting abilities in the future. Alright, that's just about cleaned him out.
I
Farewell.
hope that you will come to do business with us again.
Me too. I always appreciate your
The
kind.
longer we travel the roads of Skyrim, the more empty
If you
this
come to
land
Solitude to
seems.
join the Legion, speak to Rika. If not, just keep your nose clean while you're here, or you'll end up like Rogvir.
Alright. I don't know who this Rogvir is, but he sounds like a party sort of fellow. Perhaps I shall find him. Speak to him. Keep my nose clean. What do you know, guard?
Rogvir? Tell them he didn't do it.
Positions.
Sorry, you need to go home. Go home and stay there until your mother comes.
Traitor!
Not right now.
On with it!
You should tell her that her uncle is scum that betrayed his high king.
You betrayed us!
Best she know now, Advar.
You're all heart, Vivian.
Rogvir, you helped Ulfric Stormcloak escape the city after he murdered High King Torrig. By opening that gate for Ulfric, you betrayed the people of Solitude.
Oh no.
He doesn't deserve to speak!
A man opens a gate and they cut his head off? Doesn't seem right to me.
Fair combat. Such is our way. Such is the ancient custom of Skyrim and all Nords.
On this day, I go to Sovngarde.
This person is busy, I see. Well, this seems to be a common theme anytime I encounter Imperials and their sympathizers.
Just a bad rubbish, I say.
What do you want?
I expected more.
Expected more? How? More blood? Disgusting.
Out with it.
What? And you?
It shouldn't have been like
You wouldn't be a
this.
sellsword, would you? I have a little problem you could solve. Mind yourself in my city, friend. This here axe in full swing is a right terrible sight.
Okay. Fine.
I've got some salmon to
Rogvir,
sell.
why did it have to be like this?
Good question.
A man opens a gate and they cut his head off? Doesn't seem right to me.
Well, you seem to be a level-headed person then.
You should. Not right now.
Fine.
You don't look so good. Are you feeling all right?
I feel stiff. That's all. That's all.
Be careful.
Or what? Who are you talking
That makes
to?
23.
Certainly not me, I
A
suppose.
coin or two for a veteran? It's not much to ask.
Veteran. Of what?
Can you spare a septum? Lost an eye during the Great War, or I'd earn it myself.
I'm sure there's plenty of work to be found for one-eyed men.
I was the finest scout in the Legion once. Tracked down all the places in the wilds that were causing people trouble. Lost my helmet in one of the old caves. My pretty, pretty helmet. Life just got worse after that. Kept losing things. So many things. Oh, you could? I sure would love to have it again. Could show you some of my old scouting tricks.
Yeah, that sounds well enough.
Oh, thank you. Divines bless your kind heart.
No worries.
What? You see a man falling on hard times, and you think he's been like that forever? I was there. I fought in the Great War. I was on the field at Anvil. And when I was struck down, they left me. You understand? They left me for dead. I didn't leave them.
Okay.
I do miss that helmet.
Well, I will keep an eye out for it. This place. The name of this place is very suggestive. I expect to see dancing ladies at the very least.
Hello, I'm Gisli. But you can just call me Erica's sister. Everyone does.
Well, you're not dancing, so I've little to say to you.
So, what do we have here? Let me guess. By your scent, I'd say you were from the guild. But that can't be true, because I told Mercer I wouldn't deal with them anymore.
Interesting. Interesting. Not sure why I picked this up, to be completely honest. I was hoping I would have some sort of a potion that would give me a little bit of a sweeter voice to this.
What do we have here?
Person?
Let me guess. By your scent, I'd say you were from the guild. I don't deal in land or property. Now, if you're looking for goods, you've come to the right person. Oh, wait. Did you say Golden Glow Estate? My apologies. I'm sorry to say I know very little about that, bee farm, was it?
Sure.
Maybe I did, maybe I didn't. I can't be expected to remember every deal I handle.
Well, I do kind of know already.
I don't care what you promise. If I tell you the buyer's name and word gets around, it can ruin me. Well, now that you mention it, there is something I've been trying to get my hands on.
I see.
I have a buyer looking for a case of Firebrand wine. There just so happens to be a single case in the Blue Palace. Bring it to me, and we'll talk about Golden Glow Estate.
Ah. Very well. Something I may be able to handle for you. Firebrand wine. Okay.
Fletching suits me. It's difficult and sometimes tedious, but a well-made arrow strikes forth like the fury of a god.
You're talking to me or her?
This one's a favorite of mine. A legend we all know and love. Our hero, our hero.
You were there for Rogvir's execution.
Yeah, nasty
Perhaps,
business.
but necessary. My cousin Fura is somewhere out there in Skyrim right now, fighting Ulfric Stormcloak and his damned insurrectionists. She wouldn't have to be there at all if it weren't for Rogvir. And my aunt wouldn't have to worry about her daughter.
You don't think that she probably chose to go?
You really don't know? He lets Ulfric Stormcloak escape Solitude. Ulfric rides in, murders the High King, and Rogvir lets him ride right back out.
Interesting.
Most people head over to the Winking Skeever.
Oh, really?
If you're not interested
Where
in
is
music
that?
or drink, you can at least talk to Corpulus. He can fill you in on any of the latest gossip.
Ah, I see. I see.
People to see and places to go, huh? Later, then.
That's right. I'm a busy man. I know I don't look the part.
Don't take this the wrong way, but you look a little sickly.
Oh, thank you.
So exciting when new folk come into town. I bet you've had plenty of adventures.
Something like that, yes. Having a look at your stock. Oh. You certainly don't lack for drink around here, that's for sure. Little souvenir. Alright, very well. No reason down here.
I wish only to graduate and enroll with the Legion. My drums will lead our troops to victory.
What are you at the Bard's College or something? Cool. Oh. That's, pretty good, I'd say.
This is an ode to Skyrim's staunch protectors, the Imperials.
Protectors, it
We
says.
drink to our youth, to
Interesting
the days
choice of
come
words.
and gone, for the age of aggression is just about done. We'll drive out the stormcloaks and restore what we own. With our blood and our steel, we will take back our home. Down with Ulfric, the killer of kings.
Oh no.
On the day of your death, we will drink and we'll sing. We're the children of Skyrim, and we fight all our lives. And when Sovngarde beckons, every one of us dies.
Well.
But this land is ours, and we'll see it wiped clean of the scourge that has sullied our hopes and our dreams. Down with Ulfric. Killer of kings, on the day of your death we will drink and we'll sing.
Up to baked potatoes on the floor. Disgusting. How dare you?
True, I may look the part of dashing swordsman.
Ah, getting late here, I see.
I'm not interested, Jari. It doesn't matter how many times you ask.
You know you can afford a septim or two.
You might want to rethink that. You're missing out on some wonderful opportunities working in that bar.
Who?
You're passing through Solitude? Maybe you're looking to make some easy gold, yes?
I mean, maybe.
It's easy to find things to sell.
Yes.
Things nobody will miss. Things from underground, or just left lying around in someone's house.
I see.
I bet the two of us were very alike. So why not take the next step? We can help each other. My sister Deja and I are treasure hunters. We like to collect things.
I'm listening.
I knew you looked like a clever one.
Yes?
With the war, many more ships come through these docks, loaded with weapons and pay, but few people. And they pass through dangerous waters.
I see.
We have an interest in one of those boats, the Ice Runner. The Solitude Lighthouse will be guiding it in, but if its fire were to go out, the Ice Runner would run aground.
Okay.
What an interesting idea. I think if someone were to do something like that, there would definitely be a certain amount of loot to be shared. Yes, if someone were to put out the lighthouse fire and then meet me on the docks afterwards, I could certainly direct them to that loot.
Okay. Yeah, what happens to the sailors?
Don't worry about them. We'll make sure they wash up safe. Maybe they'll even pay us for their heroic rescue from their sad crash.
I see.
It would be best if we spoke little until you've completed your task.
Very well. I may have to seek out this lighthouse, though.
You should see.
Take my advice. Never gamble. Damn Ernskar has me in debt up to the eyes.
Okay.
Too many drinking games, too many bets, and I'm too old to ever raise the coin on my own.
Yeah, sorry to hear that.
I'm sure. You should speak to my daughter, Yvette. She's the brains of the family.
Well, you insist. Is there a fishing pole at the well? That seems curious. And then fish sold right here? Not sure if I trust it. Alright, well, there are more things to do. For certain. Hopefully not all of them. I have to wait until daylight. See? Oh, this is a pleasant place to be. Walking through. Don't mind me. Not slamming around or anything up here. What an interesting
You
place.
need to leave.
Oh, very well. Yes, I do not have any problem with that. Most certainly is very late. Arts College. Do I even really want to go in there? Do I really want to learn how to play songs? Do I? Yes, I do. Not even going to hide it. I do. Riley house. Not even locked. What of a person is he?
Sebille Stentor has a grasp of magical theory that I would never have expected from a human, even a Breton.
Well,
no doubt most folk in Skyrim consider the dragons terrifying. I find them wondrous.
Oh, you must be a court wizard.
No, that honor is Sebille Stentor's. A smart man steers clear of Stentor, and keeps himself out of the dungeon when she's having a bad day.
Well,
let's just say that the headsman's axe may not be the worst way for a Solitude jail prisoner to die. Look at that. I've told you to watch your tongue, and mine is waggling. I've said enough. I make sure Erica keeps breathing.
Okay, what's Erica?
You are free to leave.
Oh, well, by your gracious leave then, Sir Elf. Eric. Curious little garden he has. Surely they have an enchanting table in here. This is a fairly glorious place, I must say. Fairly glorious. Spiced wine, it says. Not seen its like around. Don't see much else of interest here. Oh. Hello there. Can I see you at the tavern? I believe I did. Well, it's very productive, I would say. Oh, I see. Oh, hello, everyone.
I swear to you, unnatural magics are coming from that cave. There are strange noises and lights. We need someone to investigate.
Then we will immediately send out a legion to scour the cave and secure the town. Hafengar's people will always be safe under
Your Eminence, my scrying has suggested nothing in the area. Dragon Bridge is under Imperial control. This is likely superstitious nonsense.
Perhaps a more tempered reaction might be called for?
Oh, yes, of course, you were right. Falk, tell Captain Aldous I said to assign a few extra soldiers to Dragonbridge.
Thank you, Jarl Elisif. But about the cave?
I will have someone take care of the cave as well, Varnius. You can rest easy. You're dismissed.
I've got what I came for. I better get back to Dragonbridge.
Okay.
I've done my part. Dragonbridge will have extra guards. Falk Firebeard will find a way to take care of the cave.
Okay. Well,
Until
I guess
next
I'll
time.
talk to Firebeard then.
Do you have business with the court?
Elisif? I assume that that's the Jarl here. I don't know, though.
You mean the Dragon Bridge issue? I'll be honest with you. I was planning to let that go. Varnius is a bit jumpy at the best of times.
Well,
there have been reports of weird happenings near Wolfskull Cave. Travelers disappearing, odd lights. I suspect wild animals, or perhaps bandits. I don't think it's worth our time with the war going on. But if you want to clear out the cave, I'll make sure you're repaid for your work.
there you go. Now we're talking about good things. Okay,
Feel
I'll give it
free
a
to
try.
return to me with questions. The Blue Palace.
If I
is
needed
open.
something from you, you would know it.
Well, okay.
I was a member of the court during the reign of Torig's father. It was Torig who appointed me to the position. Very. I helped raise him. Oh, I could not have been more proud to see Torig on the throne. He made a fine king. A fine king.
Okay.
I was, to my shame. The whole court was in attendance. I've seen much in my time, but that was a gruesome day.
Okay. Why did it happen?
Because Ulfric needed a symbol.
What do you mean?
Someone he could defeat that represented the Empire.
Ah.
The White Gold Concordat. The banning of Talos worship.
Right.
Torig's father Islot had held Skyrim together for nearly 25 years. When he died, Torig became that symbol. No, even after Islot died, the Moot voted to make Torig High King of Skyrim. But Ulfric was at that Moot, continually talking about Skyrim's independence in terms just shy of treason. I don't think Ulfric knew how much Torig respected him for that. If Ulfric had asked Torig directly to stand up, to declare independence, Torig might have done it.
Interesting.
Because the Dominion is a sleeping beast that Skyrim cannot slay alone. Because many Nords are part of the Imperial Army even now. Because the food and resources we get from the Empire are important to our people. Because even if we can't openly worship him, Talos the God was once Tiber Septim the man, and this is his empire.
I see.
And Torig wasn't ready to let it fall apart.
Very well.
Spells and incantations for those with the talent to cast them.
Well, I'm not unseasoned. Yes, I might come and speak to you shortly.
Take care of yourself, and always remember, the world is ripe with people looking to spill your blood.
Do you have business with the court?
I've explored most of my business here. Though I do need a enchanting table, if you have it. Just access to it would be nice. Perfect. Never mind, I found it. Void salts. Heard a noise, but I think it may have been through the wall. There was another spiced wine. Ah, juniper berries. Delicious. Very piney flavor. Nonetheless, quite tasty. Oh, come now. Very sweet as well. That's all? Oh, I can sell all of this nonsense in my inventory then? Excellent. Excellent. Wizard.
I have so very many ways to deal with people. Very few of them pleasant.
You seem reasonable enough. Speaking to me, at least.
So, you wish to master the arcane arts?
Well, I mean, I'm just here to sell things. You don't have a lot of money, though, do you? I could sell this to you. Oops. Why did that
Take a
happen?
look.
You're not pleased? Alright. Even that's a bit too much. In only? They're not getting more from the... from the Khajiit? I feel like I was. Perhaps I'm wrong. That should be enough for now.
Take care of yourself, and always remember, the world is ripe with people looking to spill your blood.
Yes, yes. Trying to kill me, all of that. Fine. Let us go back and speak with Golemite. I'm sure he'll tell us about the Golden Glow estate now. I had completely forgotten about most of these things that I needed to do. Just had a vague sort of idea that I needed to be here and do things. That's a long story short on how I've lived my entire life, I have to
Manor.
admit.
Now there's a fine home. Up for sale, too. If you're interested, talk to the steward in the keep.
Proudspire Manor, eh? Appealing name. This is not where I wanted to be, I'll admit. It would be wonderful to find a shrine to pray at, as well. Heal my ills, as it were. I'm surprised there isn't any around. Though they can't pray to Talos, I would have assumed at least some other one would exist.
You know you can afford a...
To the evil of all Skyrim's foes.
Ah, I see you have the wine. Hand it over, and we'll talk.
Very well.
Good. Can't have the buyer getting impatient and looking elsewhere for this, can we? Here, take this. I certainly can't use it, but I suppose I need to pay you something for the goods.
You're right.
Not at all. I consider it an investment in prolonging my life.
Clever.
As far as Golden Glow Estate goes, I'll tell you what I know.
About time.
I was approached by a woman who wanted me to act as the broker for something big. She flashed a bag of gold in my face and said all I had to do was pay Arengoth for the estate. I brought in the coin and walked away with her copy of the deed.
Okay.
Not at all. I tend not to ask too many questions when I'm on the job. I'm sure you understand.
I don't.
However,
I tend to
I did
investigate
notice
thoroughly.
she was quite angry, and it was being directed at Mercer Frey. In this business, we rarely deal in names. Our identity comes from how much coin we carry. Look, that's all I know. I never promised you I'd have all the answers. Now, since our transaction is done, I'll be on my way.
Good. Good.
This one's a favorite of mine. A legend we all know and love.
I have a feeling that's going to be the same song that was there before.
Claims a warrior's heart. I tell you,
Leaving or what?
The Dragonborn comes.
Who?
With a voice wielding power of the ancient Nord art. Believe, believe the Dragonborn comes. Feel free to make requests. Oh, no. But being surrounded by good music, good drink, and good friends is all I've ever asked for.
Oh, that's a positive outlook.
Only in that I'm a graduate. I work here at the Winking Skeever. I would highly recommend it, though. Talk to Viarmo if you're interested.
Well, I am. So I may.
You should think about staying the night. Corpulus.
Not sure what kind of an invitation that was. Now, where did he go? Did he leave town? I feel like he may have. Well, suppose it's nothing for it.
Tools, wares, and weapons, all for sale at fair prices.
Best to stay hidden, though, I suppose. No telling what he might do. He suspects he's being followed. Well, hopefully this goes well.